compulsory comes up. Duffy back in the pits. He's not having a good day, Duffy. So our leader now comes out. Richo right on his tail. Then we go to Kenny Pearson dropping off. So our leader, 33, goes through. If Richo is the second place getter, he's being very gentlemanly to the leader, unless he doesn't realise he's the leader. And they come through. The 69 car, they tell me, he's got an old B-grade motor from the independent days in it. It's a fairly quick little old HQ, that 69 car. Radford's still doing all right out there in the old panel van. Whether he survives or not and how far up he is on laps depends on the compulsory pit stops. Rick Pedler out there in the 34 car still going. We've still got Scotty Chippendale out there. We've still got 66, the Peter Coburn car. Coburn, I should say, 131. Colin Walker's still there. 33 our leader. 36 throws out a challenge. Then we got Darren Eddy in the 81 car. 780 still out there. Andrew Dick. 69, our third place getter and our fourth place getter, right behind each other at this stage, according to my lap sheet. 117, that's the Coons car. Wouldn't have a clue where he is. Radford's still there. And Robbie Brewster's still in the race. 87, Lloydie, our earlier leader, comes in again. 2 pit stops. I think Lloydie's way out of contention now. That's 33, the leader comes out. 33, 36, 69, 8, that's the way I'm calling it. Till I get another update, I'll call it that way. So it is 33. Where's he gone now? I've lost him, 33. I think 33's coming in for his compulsory pit stop. So 33's coming in. 69 and 8, so we must be at the halfway mark. So Alan Richardson is our leader, who's just got unloaded, to my knowledge. Alan Richardson. This will make it real interesting now, because I don't think Alan Richardson's pitted. I'll have to wait on the update, but we've got our leader into the pits now for the compulsory. We've got 69 into the pits now. We've got Dennis Hocking into the pits. They're our front 3 or 4 cars. And Alan Richardson at this stage, I would have to say, is our leader. As they come round, Robbie Bruce sitting on the dogleg corner there. And God, I wish Tommy Hyatt was up here helping me. So it's our leader we'll call is Alan Richardson. I don't know where the others are, so until I get an update, this will change things right around. But our leader will be Richo, as far as I know. The 36 car. 119, I still reckon, would have to be up there in second place. In fact, I could be wrong there, but 119's been circulating very well. I don't think he's been in the pit. I'm not sure. But as they come round again, I'll call it as Richo until I get another update, because now things are getting confusing in my book. We'll see which one out of the 3 cars that's come in is the first one out. Whether it's the 69 car running in 3rd place, whether it's the 33 car or the 8 cars back out there, is he? Is he already gone or not, the 8 car? No, the 8 car's still down there. So they were our contenders. These are their compulsory pit stop. So whoever gets out first in there will be in with a real good show. So at this stage, Richo still with his compulsory to be made. 6 Yankees out there, he's bombed out. The pits are strewn with deadens. Hocking there, they're trying to sort the wheel out. Working frantically, doing up the wheel. Dennis Hocking would be in with a good show. 87 goes back out. Kenny Pearson's in there. Who's going to be the first of the top 3 out? We'll have to wait and see, but at this stage, Alan Richardson. Pearson hasn't gone yet. The 33 car hasn't gone yet. These are our top 3. Hocking, they're still doing the wheel up. Which one? That's Pearson that's going to be the first one out. So, Kenny Pearson at the wheel. Yeah, it looks like the old man's in there. So he's the first one of our top 3 from their compulsory pit stop. 36 still out there. We're calling him as the leader until I get an update. Here comes my update right now. So what's my update? Right, my update was 33, 8, 69, 131. 33, 8 and 69 all coming together. So our leader at this stage is 131 at 45 laps. Our leader is Colin Walker. And Colin Walker, our leader, almost gets taken out. Here comes our leader now at the start-finish line. 131, he hasn't made a pit stop. Kenny Pearson's first one out, but he's got Dennis Hocking right on his tail. When the Colin Walker makes his pit stop, one of those cars might take over. They've put a lap on 33. 33's just crawling out of the pits now. He was the leader when they pitted, but they've put a lap on him. So Kenny Pearson, have a look at the tangle. Richo, I was calling as the leader, but he's not on my list here, so I thought I might have been wrong there. Colin Walker in the 131 car down the back straight. He's the leader at this stage. Then we'll just have to wait for the next update to see how the others pick up. They've got a compulsory pit stop to make along the way. So Colin Walker in the big statey. Here comes Peter Lloyd. No bonnet, and doesn't look like he's got much of a motor left either. Bad luck there for Lloydie as he crawls in with his co-driver Tony Bunton. Where's our leader gone? Into the dog leg goes our leader now. Straightens her up through the big high jump they've got in there. We didn't put it in there, but it certainly developed. What else have we got out there running? Ken Radford's going strong at this stage. Got his back out, but he's been in the pits. I'd say he's way down, can't make it up. Radford's had a pit stop. 81 Darren Eddy comes in with another tyre gone. That's 2 for him now. So he's lost a lot of time in the 81 car. 68, Rick Sankey, he'll be out of water very shortly because he's done a radiator ages ago. 126, Robbie Bruce. Young Chippy will be getting up there now in the 47 car. 2 pit stops, I'm told, Chippy's had, so he's not there. We're just trying to work out who hasn't come in. 131 definitely hasn't come in. I don't think Robbie Bruce has come in. I could be wrong. 177's been in 2 or 3 times. The little blue Tirana. Can't pick the number up from here. That's Graham Duffy. He's been in about 4 times. So it definitely won't be, not his bombed out. So I would say the run to the line, 780 hasn't been in, has he? I can't remember 780 coming in. So he could be in contention. But our leader at this stage is, where is he? I've lost him. There he is, down the back straight. Now, 131 is our current leader. And we will see how this goes as time goes by. Right, here goes our leader, and the motor's starting to sound sick, and he's slowed down. 131's got a problem. Chippy's bombed out down there. He was another one. He's been in a couple of times. I would say 780 or 36 at this stage have to move up a bit. We've got, these guys haven't done a pit stop. 69, 8. 8's moved up on 69. I could make a prediction now, and I don't think I'd be too far wrong. Dennis Hocking might win this one this time. Dennis Hocking, when the other guys make their compulsory, I reckon Dennis Hocking, he's made his pit stop. He's out there and he's just passed the 69 car. 33 lost a lap on him. The 131 car is sounding very sick. I've lost him now. Duffy's in all kinds of trouble. 131, he's slowed right down. He is our leader according to the lap sheets at this stage. But Hocking down a couple of laps after his pit stop, but here's Hocking now. Made his compulsory pit stop. I reckon they'll be pushing the gas, Dennis Hocking. And isn't that rain been nice to it? It hasn't rained all through this event. What a great effort they put on, eh? The 8 car, Dennis Hocking, keep your eye on him, because unless something goes wrong, I don't reckon they're going to catch him once these other cars make their compulsory. The compulsory must be made after lap 30. It can be made any time after lap 30, but it must be made. Dennis has made his compulsory. The 69 car made his, and the 33 car made his. He dropped a lap and he's going awful slow now, the 33 car. 69 still pushing pretty hard. 780's out there. This could be very interesting. Jaws has spent too long in the pits. The Eddie car's made 2 pit stops. Ken Radford, I think, made 2 pit stops. I could be wrong, but I think his first pit stop was a bit early. I could be wrong there. It might have been on time, it might not have. But as they go round now, it is on the lap sheet. It was 131. I'll have to wait until I get my next compulsory, but I would swear that the 8 car, Dennis Hocking, might go on to win this. Very confusing. I'll wait and see what the lap sheet says next time down. But at this stage, the 131 car was my last leader given to me at 45 laps. That's right when all the other cars made their pit stop. So he's still circulating. We'll see what happens. They've done about 55, I think. Right, 131 gets it screwed sideways as he goes. He puts Robbie Bruce into the tyre. That's the way to do it. The big statesman gives Robbie Bruce a serve in the valley. Here's Alan Richardson into the back of Jaws now. What's going to happen here? The bumper's hanging loose on Jaws. He gets a flick, he gets off him, hits the bump, and Alan Richardson is Sankey, gets past. So we got to find. I'll wait on my next. Then Jaws is gone this time. Sankey gets him. Richo's in there. Richo slips underneath Sankey. 780 still doing a good job out there. If he has made his compulsory, he'd be our leader, but I don't know. 780, I spoke too soon. Just got unloaded. Didn't lose a great deal of time there. Where's Hocking? Hocking comes through. He's on the tail of 131. If 131 is our leader, I'd say the lead's about to go back to the 8 car. Could be wrong, but we'll wait and see. Hocking driving a great race at this stage. Kent Radford in there trying hard, the local boy from Alexandra, but spent a bit of time in the pits. He could be up there in the placing, though. We do pay back a fair way, back to 5th, I think. So this could be interesting. Where's all the Citywood cars? I can't think our sponsor Citywood Motors up there, Peter Coburn. I don't think we've got any of them out there. Darren Eddy's still going. The 119 car is in with a show. Although it's not going that quick, he's still going. I shouldn't have said that either. He gets a bit of a serve. 131. Through the dust. The dust we never thought we'd have, but we've got it. Through the big jump. And there goes 119, 131. 119 cops another serve from the big statesman. That's the old H.R. Holden, the big Holden statesman. Hocking knows, doing it nicely. I would say that Dennis Hocking, 69's gone. The Pearson car, they were one of the contenders a little while ago. They're out of it. 35, I'm not sure whether 36 I should say. Not positive on his pit stop, but Richo could be in there with a bit of a show too now. If he's made his stop, if he hasn't, well, he could lose a bit of ground, but he's been circulating quite well. But the statesman at this stage, I'd say, must still be our leader, and he hasn't made a pit stop. He's got to make one sooner or later. We've got Sankey bombed out over there. Eddie cops a serve from the statesman. I'm getting tongue-tied. I need to lubricate. Hang on a second. Right, we're back with it again, and as they come out of the corner, the 131 car slowed down for a while. He was probably just getting his second breath, like me. The 8 car, here goes Hocking now, and the 131's coming in for his compulsory. I would say now that you could look at our leader being Dennis Hocking or the 780 car. I could be wrong. I'll have to wait until we get our update, but I would say Dennis Hocking in the 8 car or the 780 car. If it's the 780 car, Hocking's not that far behind him. If it is, I'm not sure. The Sankey car trying to get him out of the ditch, having all kinds of trouble. Jaws is dragging his tail behind him. Steve Randall comes into the pits for a pit stop. Alan Richardson goes by. He's got smoke coming off the tyres in the 36 car. Jaws still there. 119 still in there with a show. He's been circulating all along and hasn't been in any trouble, so he could still be in there with a good show. 780, as I said, one of the ones I reckon might be in there too. But Hocking, he's the guy going the fastest on this track at this stage. So Dennis Hocking, we'll call him as our potential leader. Hocking, the 131 car's in there in the pit still. It's been in there for a couple of laps now. Hocking goes for about a lap and a half, so we'll see how he goes. Kent Radford still in there with a 17 car. Still might have a show too. This race should only have about 10 laps to go by my reckoning. There goes the 119 car. Gets a serve from the peddler car. Round he goes, and that's not a good place to be. Richo comes back up. Gives him a break. The motor's going. Yes, no, I don't think so. Yeah, he gets it in reverse, and he says, I'm getting out of here. Up the bank, down the bank. So, Dennis Hocking, 780 or Hocking, I don't know which it is until I get my next update. With the pit stop situation, very confusing for me, but the lap squirrels will know what it's all about. So as they come round now, Hocking doing a good job there. He's up behind the Darren Eddy car, going well earlier, but would say that he'd be a lap down on Hocking because he's made a couple of pit stops, if not 2 laps down. Kent Radford in the pits before, don't know how he's going. Bumper on Jaws bouncing around. Here comes Petticar into Jaws, takes him out high. sends him on his way. Alan Richardson's still going. 780 circulating very well, actually. If he hasn't made his pit stop, he's going to have to sooner or later. But car going very well, the Glen Ford entry. Pedler stuck in the drain over there. Front end's gone on that car, I'd say. Hocking, very shrewd driver, Dennis. Not making too many mistakes here. 119 goes wide. Gets out, Hocking slipped through him. Radford dropped off the pace a little bit. Here comes the stadium again, the 131 car. Colin Walker could be still in the top 5. He spent a little bit of time in the pits though, probably a bit longer than he wanted to. But he still could be in the top 5 as they come round. So, looking there at either Hocking or 780. My next update should come down very shortly. But 40 cars, and I've just been told by my assistant up there's only 11 of them still going. 11 cars left out of 40. There's a few in the pits, but I can't see too much work getting done on the cars that are in the pits. There goes Radford around. Spurs are up again. Five of these guys are going to pick up a trophy and prize money. So it's about 50-50 at this stage as to who gets it and who doesn't. Our leader is either 8 or 780. And they are really getting close together now. 780 is only about 8 or 10 car lengths from Hocking. So as they come round, 780, Darren Eddy and Dennis Hocking closing all the time. Dennis Hocking, I really feel that this might be Dennis Hocking's race in the 8 car. Very cool. Does it very professionally, this type of racing, even though it's an old Valiant. Nothing special, standard wheels, nothing flash. But by gee, he can drive, and doesn't he make the car go? And that motor sounds very crisp in the 8 car. So now 780's got 8 right on his tail. I don't know whether the crew from 780 can let me know whether he's pitted or not, because I haven't got a clue whether he's pitted or not. But if he has pitted, then this could be the fight for the lead. If he hasn't pitted, then Hocking could be right about to take the lead off him right now. I wouldn't have a clue. But as they come round, we'll call these two as our leader now. 780, Glen Ford. The Bayswater Hotel sponsor him, and I guarantee he'll be in there having a drink tomorrow night. Something should happen with these 2 cars in the next lap or 2. The rest are strung out a fair bit. Hocking up on the tail again. Tucks in low, tries to go under him. Doesn't do anything stupid, just tucks in and says, no, I'll wait me time. Ken Radford there. Still got this 17 car. At least Kent's going. Usually he blows up about this stage, but still got the 17 car going quite hard. I shouldn't have spoke. I mozzed him. He almost lost it. 131, Colin Walker, he's still going well. Alan Richardson in the 36 is going. Jaws is going. Darren Eddy is flying at this stage, but 2 pit stops puts him down a fair way. As Eddy and Jaws, they've been having a great battle, these two, and it hasn't finished yet. Jaws gives him another belt and gets back in front of him. Hocking's just taken 780 now. I missed that watching the other one. So Hocking, I will call him as our leader until I'm told different. Dennis Hocking in the 8 car is our leader. He's done well. He got put into the tyres early and he's come back. He's made his compulsory. He's done everything right at this stage. So the way I see it, the leader is the 8 car. Dennis Hocking down the back straight now. Glen Ford, I think, is second, but I'll wait on confirmation. But Dennis Hocking, the 8 car, leads the race. 780 has pitted. Must be in second. The 780, I've just been told, has done a pit stop. So 780 second. Have a look at Eddy and Jaws. They're still battling it out here. They're really giving each other a hard time. I hope this doesn't upset Dennis Hocking, because Dennis now, I'd say, is our leader. Dennis Hocking in the dog leg, through the ditches. Have a look at Rick Pedler's car coming in. The front wheel don't turn no more. Hasn't got a tyre either, but the big V8, he's blocking the pits at this stage. Let's hope a couple of guys can get him out of there, or get a tractor in, because he is blocking the pits. Two of you guys, if you can give him a bit of a push or shove and try and get him out of there, because it's blocked the pits right off. So our leader, where's he gone now as they come round? Dennis Hocking, here's the 2 cars fighting. That's all Dennis needed. Have a look at this. As soon as they started fighting, Hocking went straight through. Darren Eddy and Jaws, they've been putting on a great battle out here. And, whoa, Darren Eddy almost went over, up on two wheels. Jaw cops the serve. Hocking gets out wide. Darren Eddy, right up on two wheels. Luckily, put it back down on the four. Got to keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up, as they say. So, Dennis Hocking at 780. There, Darren Eddy, 2 pit stops, I would say, puts Darren Eddy down a bit. And have a look here, the Rick Pedler car won't go forward anymore, but it'll go backwards with a bit of weight on the wheels as they try and get it back to its pit stop. Checkered flag, Dennis Hocking has won. I didn't see the white one. Dennis Hocking has won the Car Wars 3. Dennis Hocking has taken the checkered flag. Great drive there, did it all right. It'll be interesting to see when we go through the placings where they finished. But Dennis Hocking has won. We'll get the cars back in here, we'll get the lap scorers to check the places, and we'll do our presentation as soon as possible. We'd like you all, if you can, to hang around and cheer these guys on for the presentation. It's been a great effort by all these drivers, and I think we had 11 cars finish, or 10 cars finish out of 40, which is not bad. We had half the field in August, but the conditions have been pretty atrocious for radiators. 9 cars finished, but Dennis Hocking, great drive there, did it all right, did nothing wrong at all. So please, if you can, hang around, we'll do the presentation, the lap scorers will sit down, go through it, we'll work it all out, and we'll see it. Give him a big cheer, everyone, give him a honk on your horn. Dennis Hocking, he really earned this one. He finished second in August and he's won it this time. So when he comes around, give him a big cheer, because he's done his homework this time, I'll tell you. And don't forget, all you people, if you've seen the racing, you want to take it home and show your friends, Rex Harris Video Productions. The bus is down there at the gate, down there at the entry to the pits. Go down and order your copy now. It'll take Rex a couple of weeks to edit this, put it all together. He puts a great video together. The one he did in August lasted 3 hours. It's very good value. He hasn't told me a price yet, but it's $30. Is that right, Rex? 33, 5, 35. Got it right. 35. Yep, that's the one. $35 for the video. Well worth it. Come on, everyone, give Dennis Hocking a big cheer as he brings the car round. We don't have to worry about scrutineering in this race to see who the winner is and who's cheating and who's not, because there's no engine rules, except as long as it's got a Valiant motor in it. So anyone wants a video, go down there and see Rex. He's got a lot of footage up there. He's persevered in the rain, and as I said earlier, we did a 5-car little exhibition out here with a video camera in it just to try and get some actual footage in the car. And Rex and I had a ball. We got spun out by the 66 car and everything, but I drove the camera car with Rex hanging out the back window, and we had a lot of fun. And he got some very good footage out of that little deal as well.